Hello students, today I am going to begin the numericals of exercise 7a which is based on echo. It's clear? So you can see here page, all of you open your book, page 154, 155. It's clear? Here we will do the numericals. So first you see the question number 12 which is on the graph. You can see here in your book, I am opening this here, you can see this is the question which is on the graph. Figure below shows the distance displacement graph of two waves. In this side we have plotted the distance and here displacement. Means this graph is showing the displacement of various particles situated at different distances from origin. It's clear? So it shows the displacement of various particles at a given time. At a given time, here this graph is representing the displacement of various particles situated at different positions. Complete the amplitude. Amplitude means the length of one wave. What is the meaning of amplitude? That you know, amplitude means it is equal to length of one wave. Length of one wave. Now if you see here in the graph, you will find that in case of the wave A, what is one wave? One wave is I am retracing here. It is one wave. It's clear? Here this is one crest and one trough will form one wave. This I have made here. Now here this end is at 0. The final end is at 8. So what is the wavelength? It is 8. And what will be the unit here? Centimeter. Wavelength of A will be 8 centimeter. But if you see in case of B, so in case of B, you can see that the view is this. This is the view. One view is this. This is the one view. From 0 to 16, that is 16 centimeter. Now, what is the symbol of wavelength? Here, this is wavelength. This I have written incorrect. This is wavelength. First time determining second part here. Wavelength. It's clear? Wavelength. So what is the wavelength of A? It is equal to 8 centimeter. While in case of B, wavelength is equal to 16 centimeter. Now see the first part. First part is amplitude. Amplitude it means it is the maximum displacement. Amplitude, which is denoted by small a, it is maximum displacement. Now what will be the maximum displacement? You can see here in A and in the B. In A, what is the maximum displacement? Maximum displacement is this much. This is the maximum displacement. The particle which is at x equals to 2, it is maximum displaced. And what is the displacement of this particle? It is 10. And here also it is in centimeter. So it is 10 centimeter. So for A, what is the amplitude? Amplitude for A will be equal to 10 centimeter. What will be for B? You can see here. The particle which is situated at x equals to 4, it is equal to this much. It's clear? And this much is equal to 5 centimeter. So what is the displacement of B? It is equal to 5 centimeter. It is clear? Now after this, I will do the question number 11. You can see here question number 11. Here, on sending an ultrasonic view from a ship towards the bottom of the sea, means here this is the sea, you can see this is the bottom of the sea, and here there is a boat in which an ultrasonic vibrator is fixed and a receiver is fixed. There is an ultrasonic vibrator and there is an ultrasonic receiver. It is clear. It is the vibrator which producing the ultrasonic waves. It is a source and it receives. So it sends to the ultrasonic waves. On sending an ultrasonic wave from a ship towards the bottom of the sea. Bottom of the sea is this. This is the bottom of sea. The time interval between sending the wave and receiving it back is found to be 1.5 seconds. You can see here the time interval between these two timings. The timing at which the wave has been sent in the downward direction. It is clear. And then the timing when it has been received. So in that time it will cover how much distance? It will cover how much distance? It will cover equal to 2 times of this distance. If you take this as d, then it will cover 2d distance. It is clear. It will cover 2d distance. Here t is given how much? 1.5 second. Velocity of wave in water is 1400 meter per second. And you have to find the depth, that is d you have to find. So how will you find that? You know d equals to v into t upon 2. It is clear. Because the 2d distance is travelled in time t. So what will be v? v will be equal to 2d upon t. Velocity equals to distance upon time. So what will be d? v into t upon 2. That is 1400 upon 2. That is equals to 1050 meter. This will be the distance. This will be the distance. It is clear. Here this is equals to distance. Now after this you see the question number 10, numerical 10. This question. You can see here a person standing at a distance x in front of a cliff fires a gun. Now see here, suppose this is a cliff. Here it is a cliff. And a person is standing at a distance x and fires the gun. It's clear. Another person B is standing behind the person A at a distance y. Means the one person A is standing at what distance? At x distance from the cliff. While the other person B is standing at what distance behind A? Here it is B. And it is standing at what distance behind A? So it is standing at a behind A at by how much distance? Y distance. From the cliff, here's two sounds are fired short after 2 seconds and 3 seconds respectively. Calculate x and y. Here speed is given 320 meter per second. Now you see once again. A person is standing at a distance x in front of a cliff fires a gun. Another person B is standing behind the person A at a distance y. B is standing y distance here. It is clear, behind A. Now he hears the echo. He hears the two sounds. B is listening to sounds. Here who is listening to sounds? B is listening to sounds. It is clear. This you have to pay the attention that here B is hearing two sounds. One after 2 seconds of the firing and other after 3 seconds of the firing. See here, another person B standing behind the person A at a distance y from the cliff hears two sounds. This hears is for B. After fired shot after 2 seconds and 3 seconds respectively. Calculate x and y. So see here, when he will do the firing, what will happen? Sound will propagate in all the direction. It will go in this direction. It's clear. And then it returns back, suffers reflection here and returns back. It's clear. Up to this, person B will hear a sound which reaches here after suffering reflection from the cliff, and another sound he will hear which reaches directly from A to B. Now which sound will be heard earlier? So the sound which reaches directly from A to B. So see here I am writing person B will hear two sounds. One which directly reaches to him from A, and the other which reaches to him after suffering reflection from A, after suffering reflection from cliff. It's clear. Now see here, so this sound which reaches directly, it will reach earlier, it will reach in 2 seconds. It is clear. While it will reach in how much time? In 3 seconds. It is clear. So see here, therefore distance travelled by sound in 2 seconds. In 2 seconds, it will be equal to how much distance? It will be equal to y. It is clear. Distance travelled. So you calculate this distance. Y equals to speed into time. Now speed is given how much? So you can see here, it is sound now here you have to find the calculate x and y. X and y you have to find. It's clear. Now here it is given y from the cliff at a distance y from the cliff. Here y distance is from here, this distance is y. It is clear. This whole distance is y, because here it is given in the question, distance of person B is distance y from cliff, not from A. It is clear. So this will not be equal to y. You can name this. This is A, this is B, and this is cliff is C. So it will be equal to AB. It will be equal to AB. So what will be AB here? AB will be equal to speed into time. What is speed? Speed is given 320. What is time? Time is 2 seconds. So it is equals to 640 meter. It is equal to 640 meter. Now see here. Yes. So AB you have found. Now see here, what is the distance traveled by this in 3 seconds? Distance traveled by sound in 3 seconds. Traveled by sound in 3 seconds. So you can see here, first it goes from A to C. This position is C. From A to C, and then from C to B. Means it will be AC plus BC. It will be equal to AC plus BC. That is AC plus BC. It is clear. Now see here, what is AC here? AC is equal to X. And what is BC? It is equal to Y. So it is equals to X plus Y. It is equal to X plus Y. So how much will be this distance? So you can find here, total time is 3 seconds. So speed into time. Speed into time will be equal to, speed is 320 into how much? You will get speed equals to 320 into time is 3, that is equals to 960 meter. It is 960 meter. Now listen here. Here you have found that X plus Y equals to 960. What you can write? Y. Y equals to AB plus X. Y equals to AB plus X. From the diagram you can see here, it is AB and this much is distance is X. It is AB plus X, that will be equal to Y. So see here, AB is how much? You have already calculated. That is equals to AB is 640 meter. So now you solve it. You solve this and this. So here in place of Y you write X equals to 960. So what is 2X? 960 minus 640. That is equals to 320. So what is X? 320 upon 2. That is 160 meter. So X equals to 160 meter. Now you have to find Y. So as you know that from here you can see X plus Y equals to 960. So what is 160 plus Y equals to 960. So Y equals to what? 960 minus 160. That is 800 meter. It will be equal to 800 meter. It's clear. So this is Y. Now see the question number 9. Question number 9. A person standing between two vertical cliffs produces a sound. Means here one cliff is this and the other cliff is this. And he is standing in between these two vertical cliffs A and B. Calculate the distance two successive echoes are heard. Now he produces some sound and then hears two successive echoes are heard at 4 seconds and 6 seconds. Means suppose person is standing here. So from the nearer cliff he will hear the echo earlier, and from the farther cliff he will hear the echo later. So see here, from this cliff he hears the echo. First sound travels in this direction, suffers reflection and reaches here, and it is how much time it takes? 4 seconds. While here from the other cliff what will happen? When echo will be heard? When sound goes in this direction, suffers reflection and then reaches here. It's clear. And here echo will be heard after 6 seconds. Speed is given 320 meter per second. So see here. First you find out the distance. You have to find the distance between both the cliffs. It's clear. So first you find the person's distance from A and person's distance from B. It's clear. So distance of person from cliff A, it will be equal to, from nearer cliff you can say, from, or in place of cliff A you write nearer cliff, because A and B are not given in the question. This A and B I have taken. So from the nearer cliff it will be D equals to B into T upon 2, because it is based on the echo method. So echo formula we will use. It is 320 into 4 upon 2, that is equals to 640 meter. Now distance of person from farther cliff. So it will be equal to D equals to 320 into 6 upon 2, that is equals to 960 meter. So what is the distance between both cliffs? Both cliffs. It will be 640 plus 960, that is equals to 1600 meter. It will be equal to 1600 meter. So this way you can do this question. Now question number 8, and it is very good question. It has been asked in the board examination. It's clear. So you see the question number 8. Question number 8. A pendulum has a frequency of 5 vibrations per second. Means in 1 second how many vibrations complete? 5. An observer starts the pendulum and fires a gun simultaneously. He hears the echo from the cliff after 8 vibrations of the pendulum. It's clear. Means what is the time? Time will be time in which pendulum completes completes 8 vibrations. Now see here, 5 are completed in 1 second, 5 vibrations are completed in 1 second. So 1 vibration will complete in 1/5 second. It's clear. So 8 vibrations will complete in how much time? 1/5 into 8, that is 8/5 second, that is 1.6 second. It's clear. And here velocity is given 340 meter per second. So what will be distance? Distance between cliff and observer. So it will be equal to D equals to V into T upon 2. V is given 340, T you have already found 1.6 divided by 2. So it will come out to 72 meter. It is 272 meter. Now see here. So rest of the questions are based on the same. You can see One more question, though all are of same type. Question number 4. A man standing 25 meters away from a wall produces a sound and receives the reflected sound. Calculate the time after which he receives the reflected sound if the speed is this. So T equals to 2D upon V. Here 2D is given 25 meter, V is given 350. So it will come out 0.143 second. Then will the man be able to hear a distinct echo? Will he be able to hear the distinct echo? Yes. Why? Because the distance is more than 17 meter. Minimum distance required for hearing an echo in air is 17 meter, or time after which reflected sound should reach 0.1 second, and here time is more than that. It's clear. So you can do that question, this question also. Question number 5. A radar sends a signal to an aeroplane at a distance of 300 km. Means distance is 300 km, that is 300 into 1000 meter. With a speed is given 3 into 10 की power 8 meter per second. After how much time the original sound, how much time is the signal received back? So you have to find the time. So that also you can do. From here you can get T equals to 2D upon V. So that you can do. It's clear. It will come out 2 into 10 की power minus 3 second. So all the questions are based on the same this. So now you do these questions. I am giving some questions to you for work, and you show me. You can take, I will take one more question, then after that you can do those questions. Remaining questions you do. Question number 1 I am doing. Question number 1. The wavelength of the waves produced on the surface of water, that is lambda equals to 20 centimeter, that is 0.2 meter. If the wave velocity, that is V equals to 24 meter per second. Calculate the number of waves produced in 1 second, means frequency. Number of waves produced in 1 second, that you have to find, means frequency you have to find. So as we know that V equals to F into lambda. So what is F? V upon lambda. V is 24 upon 0.2, that is 240 upon 2, that is equals to 120 waves. Then in which time, the time in which one wave is produced, so that is periodic time. Time in which one wave is produced. So you can see here 120 waves are producing in how much time? 1 second. So one wave will produce 1 upon 120 second. So that is equals to 8.3 into 10 की power minus 3 second. So now you solve these questions. Here I am writing question number 2, then it is 3, then 6, 7. Besides solving these questions which I have solved here, you tried these questions by your own. It's clear? And if you get any problem, then you tell me. But first you solve these questions which I have solved today by your own. It's clear? So, thank you. You can solve the numerical examples also. Examples which are given in the book, that can also be solved. Thank you.